BBC News with Chris Barrow. Turkey's electoral authorities have declared President Recep Tayyip Erdogan the winner of the presidential election runoff. Mr. Erdogan called for unity and promised to build a strong economy. President Biden is holding further talks with the Republican House Speaker to finalise a deal to raise the debt ceiling. They'll need to convince congressional members of their own parties to pass the legislation. Saudi Arabia and the United States say violations of the ceasefire in Sudan have impeded the delivery of humanitarian aid. Initial results from Sunday's regional and municipal elections in Spain indicate a clear setback for the Socialist Prime Minister Pedro Sanchez. With national elections due later this year, the counting shows the Socialists may be on track to lose the key regions of Valencia and Aragon. A military base in a remote area of the Venezuelan Amazon has been attacked by a group of local indigenous people. The attackers used traditional weapons like bows and arrows. Nobody was injured. Uganda's president has ordered an inquiry into the panicked retreat of Ugandan troops from the African Union force in Somalia. Yoweri Museveni admitted that lives had been lost in an attack by al-Shabaab on Friday. Many regions in Ukraine, including the capital, are preparing for another sleepless night with air alerts in place and reports that Russian explosive drones have entered the country's airspace. On Sunday, President Volodymyr Zelensky praised Ukraine's defenders for downing most of the drones in the biggest attack of its kind since the Russian invasion began. Malaysia's Prime Minister Anwar Ibrahim has told media to stop self-censoring and criticise him without fear. And the government and mountaineering community in Nepal plan to celebrate Everest Day, the 70th anniversary of the first ascent of the world's highest peak, with a parade around Kathmandu. That's the latest BBC News.